who is responsible for meeting, coordinating financial management, including annual budgets and support through research and analysis for the advocacy work of the Iroquois Caucus. Currently, the Iroquois Caucus coordinator position is vacant, but an interview panel has been arranged to have it staffed soon. And so they're looking at let me get a drink. They're hoping to have it staffed soon. The chiefs, however, of the communities need to provide some additional budget. We're waiting for Akwesasne to provide us an updated financial report that would look at with the surpluses that have been carried over so that the chiefs have a full picture of what the financial position of the Iroquois Caucus is. There's a surplus, but we've just got the current year operating report from Akwesasne, but there were also surpluses that should be carried over, which would affect the overall balance in that account. So we hope to have that at the August 9th and 10th meeting in Kahnawake. The Iroquois Caucus met in May the 30th to the 31st in Six Nations at the Grand River, where the chiefs received updates on the financial status of the Iroquois Caucus current year operations, hiring committee, J Treaty Border Alliance Committee report, the Harvesting Working Group report, strategic planning, contract and presentations, and the Albert Green hunting case presentation, Six Nations Lands Canada Land Survey records, Six Nations Health, Food Sovereignty, Ontario Wetland Evaluation System. The chiefs also prepared for the upcoming meeting with the Assembly of First Nations National Chief, the Ontario Regional Chief, and the Regional Chief of Quebec and Labrador. The Iroquois Caucus is scheduled to meet on August the 9th and 10th in Kahnawake. The Via Rail Goodwill Program. Since 2008-19, the Council has made a goodwill agreement with Via Rail, providing $30,000 annually for a 5-year period, which is transferred to Inspire, who matches the investment with an additional $30,000, providing an overall budget of $60,000 annually to augment the post-secondary education budget for MBQ students. With this agreement, we have also been able to fund an additional 74 post-secondary students between 2018 and 2021. Housing. Housing continues to be a high priority for all communities, and here also for here at the Mohawks of Bay of Quinte. As our community faces a severe housing shortage, it is of the utmost importance to the Council to ensure that safe and affordable housing is available for our large community, and we are working hard to reduce the number of community members on wait lists and those who wish to return home to their community. The current housing projects, the Rapid Housing Initiative is administered by CMHC. It includes the design and construction of 12 affordable housing units for seniors 55 and older. This project will consist of 4 new triplexes that all have received R2000 certification. The project costs $5,969,220, $298,460.66, of which will be cost shared by MBQ and the Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation, contributing $5,070,759.34. So the biggest part of this housing project on Upper Slash Road and on York Road that was built and ribbon cutting was held about a month ago, that the government is providing $5.6 million toward the construction of those homes. The Shannonville Emergency Hub. The Mohawks of Bay of Quinte received 2 tiny houses donated from We Are the Change, combined with COVID funding isolation unit funded by Indigenous Services Canada in the amount of $252,000. This project included the foundations, site development, septic system, water, and utility connections for each of the prefabricated units. The project will also include the retrofit of the existing garage, which has been nearing completion, and it will provide client intake space. It will transform the previously derelict property into MBQ location for its fight against homelessness. We have anticipated having a Shannonville Emergency Accommodation Hub and running in September 2023. And that's just as you're going north of Shannonville, headed toward Belvedere, on the north side of the highway, a little ways up, that's where that project will be. The On-Reserve Housing Immediate Needs Project. The On-Reserve Housing Immediate Needs Project includes the design and construction of 5 new single detached housing units targeting seniors 55 and older. Each home will be accessible and will receive R2000 certification. We anticipate having these homes completed by November 2023 with a total projected budget of $1,657,815. MBQ is contributing $367,815 to this project, and Indigenous Services Canada is providing dollars. Proposing the development and construction of a 14-lot housing development that will support 14 to 28 one-bedroom emergency transitional tiny homes. It will achieve net zero energy certification. The development will also include a 19-unit apartment building and triplex. The project costs have not been finalized as of yet. However, we anticipate that the majority of the contributions coming from Indigenous Services Canada, with a percentage coming from MBQ as well. We expect this project to be completed by November 30th, 2023, and currently this is in design and feasibility study process. What will happen first is North Street will have water line to loop that project to service the 3 houses that are already built on North Street. Then there will be 6 tiny houses constructed. The street and lighting and other infrastructure has to be built first before that happens. So on August the 8th, Todd and I and Ted have a meeting with the town of Desronnes to discuss that project. We'll likely have to put a separate meter chamber there to measure the water and the sewage that goes across the boundary line into the town, because we have $33,350. Beach Road development. Building off the success of our mortgage program, the Beach Road development will look to construct 49 rent-to-own homes to help further promote homeownership opportunities. This project will cost $2,243,244. Emergency shelter. Currently, the only emergency Canada and $5,250,000 from Indigenous Services Canada funding for the long-term care home from the federal government. It will be on a 36-acre site with 128 beds, rooms on a one-story covering 90,900 square feet. This facility will include an atrium, lounge, shop, and cafe, spiritual room, family room, dining room, a family suite, a wellness room, a barber salon room, elders gardens, and recreation areas. The long-term care will create an estimated 103 new jobs for long-term care home and create an estimated has developed a training program in partnership with Candor College, and we encourage interested community members to contact Suzanne Brandt for more information regarding available training. And currently they have trained 19 personal support workers. There are 14 signed up in the nursing program, and this is